Yo, what's the deal? I want to go live real quick just to briefly touch upon the situation. Rest in peace to the young sister, Makiah Bryant. Bump. You hear me? I ain't recording you. I just want to ask you a question. I'm driving down the street, right? I see a police cruiser, right? It's a red light. I got the red light. I make the decision to run the red light in front of the police. If the police pull me over, it's justified, right? Okay. I'm fighting this person right here, right? The police come up. As the police coming up, we run out of the house and we attack one of our family members. I produce a knife and I try to stab a person. If the police shoot me, is that justified? How come it ain't justified? I got a knife in my hand. It's justified like a motherfucker. Because when the police pull up, that means it's out of your control. They got to be the mediator. They're coming to reestablish peace and order, right? So if I take it upon myself to run up on this motherfucker while the police is here, right there. The police is about 20 yards away. I take it upon myself to run up with a knife and try to stab somebody. The police have a right to defend the person I'm trying to stab, right? Are you familiar with the young sister Makiah Bryant that was just murdered by the Columbus police department? Little sister get into a family dispute. Somebody contact the police. As the police pulling up, they run out of the house. They attack one of their family members. The little sister got a knife in her hand. She runs to another family member and attempts to stab her. The police shoot her 4 times. They didn't have to shoot her that many times, right? Technically, they're in the right. Morally, he was wrong. But what people's got to understand, the fucking police isn't trained to give leg shots. The police isn't trained to give arm shots. It's center mass. Everything is here. That's they training. They trained to kill. These motherfuckers ain't trained to go for arms and legs and all that type of shit. And it's like us as black people, we always want to cry about some shit. We always want to go to social media and talk about some shit. But how many of us is really ready to get proactive and get out here and do what the fuck we got to do to make a change? Because all this talking that we do, even me, on certain occasions, we do all this motherfucking talking, all this arguing on Facebook and all that. But how many motherfuckers is really ready to get out here and put in the necessary work to create a revolution, change? You understand what I'm saying? We argue amongst each other, but the police is still killing us. The government is still biased against us. Like, these motherfuckers don't give a fuck about us, and we don't give a fuck about us, because before we get on the motherfucking police ass, we rather run to social media and all this type of shit and argue and fight with each other, right? Like, what the fuck is we gonna do? When the fuck is we gonna stand up and say enough is enough and be willing to live, die, and sacrifice our freedom about this shit? Because if you ain't willing to die by it, if you ain't willing to lose your motherfucking freedom, then you ain't ready to be a part of a motherfucking revolution. Because a revolution requires what? Bloodshed, right? You name one motherfucking revolution that was successful, that didn't require bloodshed. You motherfuckers ain't ready to die. You motherfuckers ain't ready to lose your freedoms. You motherfuckers ain't ready to lose these fake luxuries and all that. So let's just be honest. That's like most of the time, Bump, I don't even share these motherfucking videos about the police killing us. Because what it does, it reinforces and strengthens white supremacy. These motherfuckers is killing us because we black. These motherfuckers is killing us unarmed. You understand what I'm saying? We don't got no guns. We don't got no weapons. This little sister had a weapon. God bless her. God bless her family. But let's be honest, man. Let's be honest. Let's be honest about what the fuck is going on, because we don't want to create these motherfucking this narrative to where we ain't doing what we supposed to do. You understand what I'm saying? And then it's like, if we support this shit and we say, oh, he shouldn't have killed her, he shouldn't have did this, then when it's justified, then what it's gonna be? I'll peep what you said. That's all I'm saying. Like,
what kind of bird don't fly though?
A jailbird.
Good morning.
Oh, this nigga crazy.
All 3 months.
Shit, right and right. Right is right, wrong is wrong, like on my mama. But we argue and fight with each other and all this type of shit, like, man, shit, we ain't the real enemy. The real enemy is the motherfucking police is out there killing us. And if you really feel that adamant about some shit, become proactive. Stop sitting on your motherfucking ass and expecting shit to change. Like, get out there. Join the NAACP if you think that's going to be effective. Start your own other nonprofit organization about teaching people about their rights and all that type of shit. Their constitutional rights, their rights of being a citizen and all this type of shit. Shit, get organized. Organize motherfuckers in your community. Like, because us fighting and bickering with each other, that shit ain't going to change shit. And I understand a lot of motherfuckers looking at that shit from a personal perspective, but it's like, it's not your child. Could it been your child? No. I would hope that you will raise your child better than that. I hope that you will raise your child to know that you don't do no crazy ass shit like that in front of a motherfucking police. And these motherfuckers is already biased against us. They already biased against these motherfuckers is killing us for less than what she did. And you gonna run out there with a knife? And y'all gonna, the adults that was on the scene, y'all gonna support that shit? Y'all knew she had a knife. Instead of telling her, no, put that down. The police is coming. Because in my hood, when niggas out there with guns and all that type of shit, motherfuckers, they heard one time. And when a motherfucker hit one time, motherfuckers is hiding guns, hiding drugs, putting the liquor down and all that type of shit because the police is present. Feel free to say what you feel like. Express how you feel. Let's explore this shit. Let's talk about this shit. Let's go in depth. Let's talk about this shit. What's up, Bump? You all right, baby? It's just like we in the hood, Bump, right? You got a gun on you. When I say her to her one time, what you gonna do? You either gonna get on or hide the gun, right? Because you know you having that gun on you would be justification for them to kill you, to arrest you. And it's just like on a motherfucking prison yard. Shit, nigga, when you out there getting cracking and you fighting these Mahindas and all this type of shit, if the motherfucking guard tower see you got a gun, what he gonna do? Shoot the shit out you. I mean, not a gun, I apologize. In prison. If the motherfucking guard tower see that you got a knife, right? What he gonna do? He gonna shoot the shit out you. Let's start just being honest with ourselves and holding ourselves accountable. Let's not try to let's not be petty. Because if we justify this type of situation, if we try to rally and go crazy over this type of situation, when these motherfuckers is wrong, they ain't gonna give us no, they ain't gonna pay attention to that shit. Just like the female out there in Tennessee, right? Bump, check it out, man. They was trying to get some shit going with the police, right? Female out there in Tennessee, driving her dude car. The dude car was a hot car. They pull her over. They asked her to search the purse. She consent to the search. They found weed and cocaine in her purse. The officer, first of all, she was supposed to say, I don't consent to no searches, right? If she's not on probation or parole, she can do that. She let him search the purse. He discovered some weed. He discovered some motherfucking cocaine. He tried to apprehend her, tried to put her in a cuff. She run around the car. He's telling her to get out the car, whoopty whoop. She go for a weapon. He was tasing her. She go for a weapon. She clap at him. Boom, boom, boom. He clapped back and killed her. That was a justifiable homicide, right? That's all I'm saying. Let's not be petty. Let's be honest about this shit, man. Rest in peace to the young sister. My condolences to her and her family. But she was wrong. And then everybody talking about it could have been this. It couldn't have been my daughter. It couldn't have been my son. Because I raised my kids to know that you don't produce any type of weapons in front of these motherfucking white officers or any officers at all. And these motherfuckers is upholding that white supremacy agenda. And they killing motherfuckers for putting their hands up. They killing us for putting our hands up. Imagine what they gonna do to us when we got a weapon. Because it's justifiable now. You can't be belligerent to these people. You can't act disorderly in front of these people because these motherfuckers is coming with the intentions to kill you. If we gonna be honest, feel free to speak. Like, if I'm wrong, call me out on my shit. I could stand corrected. The little sister was wrong. I hate that they killed her. Yes, he could have potentially gave her an arm shot, a leg shot, but they're not trained to give arm shots and leg shots. These motherfuckers is trained to shoot you here, center mass. They trained to kill you. Especially if you black. And them motherfuckers, the cop should have did this, the cop should have did that. Yeah, they should have, but she's not white. We're not white. This is their country. They came over here and conquered this shit. They created these laws. They created these bills. They created this constitution and all this shit to protect and preserve themselves, not us. Am I wrong, Bob? They created these laws to help and defend themselves, right? Shit wasn't created for us, if we're gonna be honest. So who ready to stand up? All these people that's in disagreement with me and how I feel, all these people that All these people that don't feel like what the officer did was right? How many of y'all willing to stand up? Because that's on all my kids. That's on my hood. That's on my life. That's on PJ Watt's crib. When motherfuckers are ready to stand up, I'm ready to go too. So who really ready to go? Who really ready to stand up? Who really ready to fight for a change? Or is we just talking on social media? Fuck all the social media talking. Even in my community, I did my part to try to create changes and all that type of shit by being part of the Watts Neighborhood Council. You know what I mean? Going to these meets, calling these motherfuckers out on their shit about how they fucking over the community. I've been on some political shit to the point where these motherfuckers was plotting to kill me. Then they start hollering at their informers in the community to document it and keep tracks on me and all this type of shit. Who really ready to go? This ain't no shit that I'm just speaking on. This is some shit that I done fought for. This is some shit that I done been proactive on. So who really ready to go? I'm in this video, you feel me? But when motherfuckers ready to go, I'm ready to go. Can't go by myself because it's easy for them to single me out. But if motherfuckers really want to get on some revolution type shit, let's get our communities together. Let's re-strengthen the black family, get our families back together so we can resurrect the black community and we can be independent and we can do what it is that we want to do. If we could push that black agenda, shit, I'm ready. What we got to do? Start putting money up for land? I'm willing to put money into a pot for land so that we can buy our own land and we can start our own city and we can put our own banks and we can put our own hospitals. I'm willing to invest in that. Now that's changed for you motherfuckers that ain't really ready to get on the front line and risk your life. There's 7 different ways that we can create a revolution, right? Start our own cities, start our own towns, create our own laws. Like Kanye West saying, you motherfuckers always want to try to put down Kanye West. Man, this dude is a genius. Like Kanye West say, America is for sale. There's a whole lot of land out there for sale. But how many people is really ready to sacrifice to the point to where we all come together, collectively come together and start buying land and set up our small cities and shit, you feel me? Motherfuckers ain't really ready for that. We just want to get on social media and talk, be disrespectful, call people's names, do this, do that. I'm ready for a motherfucking revolution. I'm ready. Whatever the fuck we got to do to correct ourselves, hold each other accountable, and start to build our people up, I'm ready. Because us trying to integrate into America, man, that ain't for us. If you want to be honest, we supposed to have our own. We supposed to be our own type of people. We don't mix well with them. And that ain't no racist shit. It's the truth. Because if we mix well with them, right, we shouldn't still be fighting white supremacy, white superiority. We shouldn't still be fighting that shit. If we mix well with them, race wouldn't be a factor. Like other minority groups that we fuck with, we fuck with them, they fuck with us. We exchange cultures. We procreate with them, they procreate with us, and race is no longer a factor. But with these other peoples that everywhere they go, they create confusion and conflict. They bring violence, and they want to dominate. They want to oppress. We don't mix well with them, man. But y'all don't hear me. I'm a preacher, though. Oh, yeah, you're a preacher. Yeah, you do this. Yeah, you do that. But fuck with yeah and see what you gonna get. You hear what I say, Bump? They say I'm a preacher. You know what I mean? But tell them to fuck with this preacher and see what they gonna get. You understand what I'm saying, Bump? If they fuck with me, what they gonna get, Bump? You motherfucking right. Because yeah, ain't no motherfucking buster. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, ain't no motherfucking buster. But I done been through some shit, and I can show you some shit if you allow me to. The only way that change is going to come in our communities is if we want to change this shit. Everything that we want in life that establishes us, that makes us feel validated, we got to run to the Europeans and get. You want to look like you're successful? You go get a foreign car from the Europeans. You want to buy some gold? You go to the Koreans or the Indians or the Arabs to get it. You want to look fresh? You want to look fly? You go get you some Gucci. You go get you some Louis Vuitton. Our success is rooted and Europeans. Everything that we feel like make us successful, popular, and all this type of shit, it's rooted in Caucasians, their fashion, their design, their way of living, and all that type of shit. We gotta separate from that shit, move back from that shit. Why aren't we creating businesses and shit to where we import, export with Africa? Huh? Even nations, right? All these nations, the way that they build their nations, they go to Africa and they rob and they steal and they take from Africa, take their minerals, take their resources and go and build their civilizations, go and build their nation. But Africa is all fucked up and black people is all bad, but we're still contributing to the civilization of others, non-Africans. We still contributing to that shit. Motherfuckers wouldn't be, hey, I'm gonna stop talking, man, but you know, y'all stay up, be blessed. I'm gonna end it on this note. If you wanna live, don't play with these police, because they don't give a fuck about killing us, and don't give them the ammunition that they need to kill us. Police roll up on you, and I have to learn this for myself. Be cordial, be polite, be respectful. That don't mean you've been a mark or a bitch or a sucker because you're being humble. Humble. They're in a position of, they're in a position to where they can kill you and get away with that shit. You know what I mean? They're in an authoritative position. So we got to change the way that we interact with ourselves and them while they're present. You feel what I'm saying? If we want to live, you know, rest in peace to the little sister. I hope I ain't offend nobody, but this is my truth and I stand on my truth. I live, I die, and I breathe my truth. You feel what I'm saying? But shit, whoever watched this video, y'all stay up. God bless y'all and shit. Treat people how you want to be treated. Try to do something in the day to make somebody smile and make somebody happy. I ride down the street telling motherfucker, hey, how you doing? I see you, baby. Doing that type of shit. Because you never know what type of shit a motherfucker going through. And you being able to make a motherfucker smile just may alter the dynamics of their day to the point to where they don't go smoke this dope. Or they don't go hit this lick. Or they don't go kill their motherfucking selves. Like, let's try to make people smile. Let's try to give people the energy that we want. That's what I do. And it ain't even just about giving homeless people's money and all that type of shit. It's about just doing the work, man. Like, and I'm going to get off this motherfucking video, man. Y'all stay up. God bless y'all, man. I'm praying for y'all. Let's pray for humanity. And then watch. I'm going to end it with this. We're doing some magnificent things. We got brothers out the Jordan Downs, Imperial Courts, Niggas and Gardens, Hacianas, brothers out the Fudge Towns, and a couple other, you know, sections of Watts. And we meet every Thursday. And if you want to be a part of the solution, if you want to assist us in eradicating a problem that's plaguing our community, get at me. And we'll love to have you come on board and meet with us every Thursday. And then we can dialogue about how we can help our people, how we can create change in Watts, like we did in 1992, and that shit go all the way around the country. So come aboard, man. If you're a reputable individual where you from, and you from Watts or you from South Central, please come aboard, man. And let's exchange ideas respectfully as grown men. Let's exchange ideas. And let's put in the work that's required for us to do what we have to do to save ourselves. Let's become proactive. Let's not get on social media and become this, and that, another, and all that type of shit. Like, let's put in the work in real life. So as I said to all the brothers out there, man, every Thursday we meet and we're talking about creating change in Watts. And if you're a reputable individual from your section, we'd love to have you on board. Please come and join us. Stay up. God bless y'all. Y'all be easy, man.